and volleyball. Her favorite softball memory is barking in the dugout with Natalie and diving for pop flies behind the plate. Her future plans are to attend Hawkeye Community College. What has D&H softball meant to Ava? I'm very grateful for the sport and for the team. There's so much support from the girls and coaches for everything you do, whether it's good or bad. I'm glad to have given my 5 years to the program. I'll miss the sport and these girls. Thank you so much. Our next senior is Misty Harold. Misty is a daughter of Nora and Matt Stalhoot and Steve Harold. Misty has played 9 years of D&H softball, and she is also involved in tennis, FCCLA, and student council. Her favorite softball memory is freshman year sprinting to a tropical snow ski truck every home game after JV. Her future plans are to attend Hawkeye in the fall and then transfer to Iowa State University next year to major in marketing and entrepreneurship. What has D&H softball meant to Misty? Throughout my years playing D&H softball, the game taught me valuable life lessons such as failure, sportsmanship, teamwork, sacrifice, and respect. I learned how you aren't always going to succeed and ways to overcome those obstacles physically and mentally. I learned to support teammates in having respect for coaches, parents, and others, as well as creating bonds and friendships. I learned how to work hard with the team to accomplish our goals. D&H softball has taught me about sacrifices and dedication. Overall, D&H softball has helped me grow as a player, teammate, and a person. Thank you, Misty. Our last senior is Madison Teal, aka Sunny. Madison is the daughter of Jen and Nate Hartzell and Travis Teal. She has played 5 years of D&H softball, and she is also involved in cross-country, track, FFA, wrestling, and softball. Her favorite softball memory is being a Southern Fredericksburg. Madison's future plans are to go to Hawkeye Community College to play softball and major in advanced welding. What has D&H softball meant to Madison? D&H softball has meant that anything is achievable from going from a losing record or split record to a winning record in the last 2 years. It has also taught me that you can't sleep in until 3 p.m. every day and always have a Red Bull for 6 a.m. practice. I learned how to be more basic with starties, and if you're going to bat, always swing at a 3-0 high pitch. Thank you, Madison. Thank you for our parents for supporting these girls, and good luck with your future plans.
A hand given for our 4 seniors this year. Good softball players, but even better young people. I hope they get the fish back into the cooler. Otherwise, in this sun, it may not last very long, but I'm sure they will. Well, just to repeat, though, will be just 1 game tonight. The AP is fallen with some injuries and some shortness on their roster, so they're just going to play the 1 game. It's going to start here pretty quick. Just 1 varsity game. And so while they're having a tough season, the Wolverines are on the precipice of getting another 20-win season. 3 20-win seasons in a row. That, if you look at our history, that is unparalleled. It's just doing some good coaching, some good playing, some good pitching, some good catching. A lot of good things. If you can win 20 wins in any league, in anywhere, that's doing good. And they're 19-6. They're going for their 20th tonight. And then they'll be back here next week to try to win two very important games against Columbus in a doubleheader that if they would win both of them, they would be the North Iowa Cedar League Central champions, that they would take this division. And so that would be something very, very special, something they haven't been able to do, beat Columbus and do that. So that's on tap for Monday night. Last night they beat AGWSR 12-1. They scored in 5 of the 6 innings that they played, and they played well, hit the ball well. And so tonight, look for another good game from them. The games they have lost against all quality teams. They got beat by Vinton Shellsburg the other night 2-0, and Des Moines, Roosevelt, Jessup, Columbus, and Wapsie, and I can't think of who the other one was for their 6 losses, but all quality teams. The regular season finale will be Wednesday night against Decorah here for a JV and a varsity game. So we got this one tonight, and then Monday night we have the Columbus Sailors coming into town to decide on who wins the North Iowa Cedar League. And then on Tuesday we have the season finale with Decorah. Oh, excuse me, Wednesday, 1 night break between them. Excuse me, Wednesday for Decorah. Are we doing okay, kiddo?
It's froze. That camera's froze.
Oh, the camera is froze.
I can hear you okay, but the camera froze.
Here, you need to get in there.
You're good. Just say we're gonna
What?
we're gonna get right back.
We're going to get right.
You to practice good sportsmanship. By being positive about your team, coaches, and respecting the decisions of officials, you enhance the atmosphere of athletics. Thank you for your attendance and cooperation. Tonight we would like to welcome the Falcons from Aplington-Parkersburg. Now for the starting lineup for the Falcons. Leading off and playing first base, number 20, Jordan Trueblood. Batting second and playing third base, number 13, Ada Switzer. Batting third and playing shortstop, number 22, Kendall Raherd. Batting
need to
fourth and
switch
playing
it.
center field, number 5, Addison Williamson.
It's right here.
Batting
Okay.
fifth and catching, number 4, Ellie Raines.
There we go.
Batting
Okay.
sixth and pitching,
Thank you,
number
Mr.
10,
Bixby,
Aubrey
our IT
Williamson.
guy from Dike, and
Batting
real
seventh and playing
good
second
guy,
base,
neighbor,
number
everything
23,
else.
Lauren Carney.
So,
Batting
great
eighth and
kids,
playing right field, number 8, Eden Davis.
relation.
And batting ninth, the left fielder, number 7, Busy Burworks. The Falcons are coached by assistant coach Travis Walker and co-head coaches Emily Williamson and Sarah Jansen. And now for your Wolverines. Starting off and catching, number 25, Peyton Nolan. Batting second and playing center field, number 11, Misty Harold. Batting third and playing third base, number 23, Shelby Orr. Batting fourth and playing second base, number 6, Maddie Booskel. Batting fifth and playing first base, number 14, Faith Gray. Batting sixth and DHing, number 28, Carson Nolan. Batting seventh and playing shortstop, number 24, Hannah Steffen. Batting eighth and playing left field, number 4, Ella Costello. Batting ninth and playing right field, number 15, Ava Cleveland. And in the flex, pitching, number 16, Madison Teal. The Wolverines are coached by assistant coaches Allie Gerbrock, Visca Valier, and Danny Gordon, and head coach Randy Ullman. Please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
done playing our beautiful national anthem. I wish you guys could have seen what I saw. A little red-haired boy looked like he was about 2.5, maybe 3 years old. Tractor in one hand, played tractor in one hand, his hand across his heart, standing still. Just a very, very pretty sight to see. Now he's back playing with his tractor, so I'll have to keep my focus on. He's such a cute little guy. So anyway, we're ready to get underway. Madison Teal, starting pitcher, having a good year this year. She is 14-5 with an ERA, earned run average of 1.68, 1.68 with 94 strikeouts. The senior, Madison Teal, having a good year. Oop, just about crossed with Shelby there, but looking forward to her throwing another good game tonight.
Leading off for the Falcons, the first baseman, number 20, Jordan Trueblood.
Jordan Trueblood, first baseman, number 20 for the Aplington-Parkersburg Falcons, up to bat. Game just getting underway. Steve Reich down on the inside corner. Nice pitch. Steve Reich 2 on the outside corner. And Steve Reich 3 with a changeup on the outside corner. 1, 2, 3. You're out. Number 13, Ada Switzer, the second baseman, up to bat for the Falcons. Ball low and inside. 1 ball. Swing and a miss. Fastball down low. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Four seniors tonight. Boy, that ball hit and took a wicked curve, but Madison kept her eye on it. Got a hold of it over to first, and 2 outs. Kendall Ryherd, the shortstop, number 22 for the Falcons, up to bat. 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the first inning. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. That ball is hit, but it's going foul. It would have been straight. It would have been gone, but it did go foul, so it's a strike. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Peyton tags her before she can get too far down the thing, and 3 outs. It's a nice way to start the first inning. The sun is hot, but didn't spend too long out there. Your pitcher didn't throw a lot of pitches, about 11, 12 pitches. So that is the way to do it. 4 seniors playing their senior night tonight. They'll still have 3 games after this one to play on this diamond. Number 25, Peyton Nolan, coming up to bat for the Wolverines. I start early because her line is that long. She's batting .412. Her on-base percentage is .556. She has 28 hits, which leads the team. She has 15 RBIs, 8 stolen bases, and 19 walks. 19 walks. That is a good eye. That is a nice line. And she's got some stolen, 8 stolen bases too in there. So, okay. Up to bat, catcher Peyton Nolan, number 25 for the Wolverines.
Leading off for the Wolverines, the catcher, number 25, Peyton Nolan.
Takes a strike on the outside part of the plate. Bottom of the first, no score, 1 strike on Peyton Nolan. Ball low and outside, 1-1 is the count. Hits the ball right down to third. Majors on third baseman makes a nice grab on it. Nice grab. Across the diamond. And 1 out.
Number 11, Misty Harold.
Senior 11, Misty Harold, center fielder, hitting .222 on base average, .325. My microphone keeps falling away from me. 11 RBIs and 7 stolen bases. Takes a change up, keeps her hands back, and knocks it over the left fielder's head, and she's off to the races. Around second she goes, and the coach says, why don't you just stay right there? And we have 23, Shelby Ort, who also has quite the line, batting .348, on base percentage .432, slugging .638, 12 bases on balls, 3 home runs, 24 RBIs, which leads the team. Takes a pitch inside, gets away, and Misty heads for third base. She also has 3 home runs and 5 triples. Takes a pitch, fouls it down low. 1-1. Ball 1, strike 1, 1 out. Misty Harold on third. Shelby Ort, number 23, the third baseman, up. Shows a bunt. Goes foul. One ball, 2 strikes to Shelby. 1 out. .24 RBIs leads the team. I thought maybe he would question that. It looked to me like Shelby, maybe that ball come up and touched her hand on that bunt. And if it was, she may have been completely out of the box and she may be out. He went to talk to the ump. They're coming over to talk to the coaches. And Shelby staying in there. But yeah, that other coach saw what I thought I might have saw too, but maybe it didn't. It's hard to tell sometimes. It happens so quickly, but it looked like the ball changed direction very quickly, like it hit her hand. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Ball high. Shelby hits it high. Shortstop calls for it, makes the catch, takes a throw, and gets Misty out, trying to make it from home on a short pop-up, and the short stop gunned her down. Go into the top of the second inning with no score, 0-0. just a single game tonight. One varsity game against AP. Number 5, Addison Williamson, the center fielder, up to bat for the AP Falcons.
Addison Williamson.
Swing and a miss. Nice pitch. Threw it by her with a high fastball. No balls, 2 strikes. Pops it up. Misty says, I got it, and she does. And we've got the second out of the inning. Or the first out of the inning, excuse me.
Number 4, Ellie Ranks.
Ellie Ranks, the catcher, number 4 for the Falcons. Caught that outside corner, strike 1. Swing, missed it. 2 strikes, no balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Ball's hit into left field. Ella gets over there, makes a nice running catch, and we have 2 outs in the inning.
Up to bat, the pitcher, number 10, Aubrey Williamson.
Aubrey Williamson, the pitcher, number 10 for the Falcons, up to bat. 2 outs. Top of the second inning, no score. Swing and a miss, fastball right down the pipe. Cut that corner. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs on the Falcons. Top of the second inning, no score. Yep, struck her out. Peyton set up for that outside pitch. Madison threw it right where she was sitting, and the young lady took a swing at it. Strike 3. And the Wolverines are ready to come up again. The bat. Maddie Busco having a good year with the bat, hitting .436 on base percentage, .608. She is slugging at a .727 percentage. She has 23 bases on balls, which means that she takes just good pitches. Otherwise, she walks and has 15 RBIs. And she is coming up for the Wolverines, second baseman, number 6, Maddie Busco.
For the Wolverines, the second baseman, number 6, Maddie Busco.
Ball down in the dirt. Ball 1. line outside. Ball 2 to Maddie. Three and 0. Talked about her 23 walks. 3 balls, no strikes. And ball outside, and Maddie has her 24th bases on balls. And Faith Gray coming up. Batting .319, on base percentage .486, 21 RBIs. And her and Shelby both have 3 home runs. Floated a changeup over her head. Ball 1. Inside, Maddie heads down to second base as it gets away from the catcher. Takes a nice long lead, but gets back to second. 2 balls, no strikes, nobody out. Faith Gray, first baseman, up to bat. Fouls it back. Catcher hustles. Just can't quite get to it. 2 balls, 1 strike to Faith. Nobody out. Manny Busco on second base. Loops the ball into right. It's going to drop in front of the fielder. Maddie heads for third. We got runners at first and third, but nobody out.
Up to bat, the designated hitter number 28.
And the designated hitter, Carson Nolan, hitting .303. On base percentage .410, 3 stolen bases. Just the last few weeks, she has been coming in and hitting. She hits the ball very well. Ball high. Faith trots down to second, hoping they'll play on her and Maddie would come in. Runners on second and third. 1 ball, no strikes. She hits the ball hard down to short. Maddie tries to score. The shortstop heads it to first. And Maddie's out.
The shortstop, number 24, Hannah Steffen.
But everybody else moved ahead. And Hannah Steffen, the shortstop, batting .193, 281 on base percentage, 2 stolen bases into bat. Ball high. Haven't seen that all year. Two Wolverines thrown out in the plate, at the plate, trying to get to home from third in the first couple innings. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Hannah Steffen up. Runners at second and third. Carson Nolan and Faith Gray. Ball gets away. Here comes Faith in to score. Carson goes to third, and the score is 1-0, with the Wolverines leading the Falcons. 1 out. 2 balls, 1 strike to Hannah Steffen. Lays down a nice bunt. Pitcher throws it over. It's too late there. Carson comes in to score. Second run of the game.
Up to bat, the left fielder, number
Hannah's
4,
on first, and senior Ella Costello up to bat for the Wolverines. Left fielder. Hannah Steffen on first. Hits the ball right down first base. The ball jumps off the line and foul. The Wolverines have scored 2 in this inning. 2-0 in favor of the Wolverines. 1 out. Ball hits Ella. Down to base she goes.
Now up to bat, the right fielder, number 15, Ava Cleveland.
Ava Cleveland, another senior right fielder. Into bat. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Ball's high. Way high. Ball high and outside. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Hannah Steffen on second base. Ella Costello, senior, on first. She tried her best to get that bunt down. That pitch was way high. Probably should have let it go, but hey, she gave it the best shot. Coach told her to bunt. She was going to bunt. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners at first and second. Shows bunt again. This one, another kind of a high pitch to bunt. And goes foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. 2 runners on. Pitch down low, 3-2. Catcher tries to catch Ella off of first base, but she gets back, gets a stomach full of dirt. Should be a foul ball. Umpire's going out to. The ball was high, and it was not an attempt to bunt. I didn't think. Did you? No, Abby didn't either. I think she was going to swing at it. I think that's what he's thinking. If it's an attempt to bunt, then she would be out. But no, just making sure that if he saw anything. Good umps doing that. Nice to have them check. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ball high. Ava's on first, and we have the bases loaded in the top of the order. Peyton Nolan coming up. 15 RBIs she has. She can sure help out that number right now. Ball's hit hard, jumps over the second baseman's glove. We're going to score a couple with this speed. Hannah comes in, Ella comes in behind her. The runners at second and third with 1 out, and have scored 4 runs this inning. Misty Harold, center fielder, center. 11 RBIs. Ball high. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out. Peyton Nolan on second. Ava Cleveland on third. Ball 3, 3-0. Pitch was high. I'm guessing that Misty takes this pitch. She shows bunt, pulls it back, and it's a strike on the outside corner. 3 balls, 1 strike. Down in the dirt. In comes Ava. And Misty stretches her legs and heads towards second. We got runners at second and third. And the 5th run of the inning has scored with Shelby Ort up to bat. 24 RBIs leading the team, and here we go. You can, oh, wait a minute. Yes, she is leading the team with 24 RBIs. 2 more out there, Shelby. Ball high. Takes a cut at it. Wants to hit it. Pitch was inside, but she was going to hit it anyway. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. Runners at second and third. Wolverines ahead 5-0 over the Falcons. She waits on that pitch, drives it. Oh, nice catch by the left fielder. Peyton tags up and scores. 6 runs in the inning. Misty stays at second.
Now to bat the second baseman, number 6, Maddie Busco.
Maddie Busco, second baseman. She has 15 RBIs. There's 1 out there, Maddie. Go get it. Ball low in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. Wolverines leading 6-0 in the bottom of the second. 2 outs. Pitch goes over her head. Ball bounces right back to catcher, but Misty is down to third. 2 balls, no strikes to Maddie. Ball inside. 3 balls, no strikes. 2 outs. Ball high. Maddie walks.
Up to bat the first baseman, number 14, Faith Gray.
Her 25th base on balls. Faith Gray hit the ball hard last time. 21 RBIs, 3 home runs. Ball inside. Maddie baits a throw, but heads down to second. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Wolverines have scored 6 runs in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Faith lifts that one into center. 2 more come in. 8-0. And Faith is on second base with a double. Way to hit.
Now up to bat, the designated hitter, number 28,
And has
Carson
23 RBIs now. Carson Nolan, number 28. Up to bat. Hits the ball hard into center. She comes up with it. And they're just going to let another run score by forgetting that Faith Gray was there, trying to make a play on second. And it's 9-0.
Up to bat, the shortstop, number 24, Hannah Steffen.
Hannah Steffen, number 24, the shortstop for the Wolverines, up to bat. Steve Reich, the outside corner. We haven't seen a strike for a while. Ball's thrown behind the batter from the pitcher. Carson heads to third. Ooh, was that close to hitting her? Two balls, 1 strike to Hannah Steffen, shortstop, number 24. Swing and miss. 2-2 is the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Hannah. 2 outs. Carson Nolan on third base. Ball's hit foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. She loops it into left field. Another run scores. It'll be 10-0. The bottom of the 2nd inning. Ella Costello up to bat again in this inning, like everybody else. Steve Reich threw the ball away. Hope Hannah decides to stay where she's at on first. Hits her on the head. That's the 2nd time she's been hit tonight.
Up to bat, the right fielder, number 15, Ava Cleveland.
Ava Cleveland, senior. Out to bat. 2 outs. Ball high. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs. If you're wondering, yes, there is a 12-run 3rd inning rule, but it hasn't happened yet. Ball's fouled off. 2 balls, 1 strike to Ava. Steve Reich. Hannah steals third. We got runners at first and third with 2 outs, 2 balls and 2 strikes to Ava. Ella Costello, senior's on first base. Ball's in the dirt. Ella takes off. And more importantly, Hannah scores from third, making it 11-0. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes to Ava. Ella should be running on the pitch. And she does, gets a big lead. Ava walks down to first. And we're going to have a pinch hitter for Peyton Nolan. Number 5, Natalie Folkers. She plays third base in JV, does a good job. Coming up to hit. Ella's getting in her face and saying, hit the ball.
Now to bat, a pinch hitter, number 5, Natalie Folkers.
2 on, Natalie Folkers, JV third baseman up to bat. Good hitter. 11 runs scored. Ella Costello's on second. Faith Gray is on first. Steve Reich. Oh, excuse me, Faith Gray. I'm sorry, Ava Cleveland, my bad. Takes a cut at it. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, 11 runs scored, 2 runners on. Pops it up. Ho! Ella, you have to watch out for the shortstop. She didn't lower her shoulder and knocked her down. Misty's getting a big kick out of it. But she ran right smack into the shortstop. And she's smiling. So I'm glad nobody's hurt. That is good. And that was the 3rd out of the inning. 11 runs scored, though, and we're going into the top of the 3rd inning where the Wolverines leading 11-0. Batting for the Falcons, 23, Lauren Carney, the second baseman.
Leading off for the Falcons, the second baseman, number 23, Lauren Carney.
Down low, ball one. There is just one game tonight. One varsity game. Ball is popped up. Might hit the shack. Nope, just misses it. Steve Reich, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Peyton sets up outside. Madison throws it to her, and they strike her out.
Now up to bat, the right
Number
fielder,
8,
number 8, Eden Davis.
Eden Davis. Her dad was a terrific baseball player. Played for D&H and then Southwest Community College. One out. No balls, 1 strike to Eden. Steve Reich. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Struck her out. 2 outs. Wolverines are leading 11-0
Now up to bat, the left
in the
fielder,
top of the
number
3rd
7,
inning.
Lizzie Rewerts.
And Liz Rewerts.
That's what Randy told me. That's what I've been saying.
What's that?
That's what Nolan, or that's what Dave Nolan's dad said. It is? Yeah. Is he on there? Huh? I think she wants you to say it over there or something. Say it over the speaker? Yeah, like between innings. I don't know.
Yeah, that would give her 6. If that give her 6 strikeouts, that would be, yeah, okay. Is that what we heard? That was Madison Teal's 100th strikeout of this game? I had her down early. Yeah, that would make sense. I had her down for 96, 90. Let me double check. 94. So 6 more, be 100.
Congratulations to Madison Teal for having 100 strikeouts.
Congratulations, 100 strikeouts this year, senior year. Good job. Way to go, Madison. We're headed to the bottom of the 3rd. Wolverines need 1 run, and they will be, this game will be over, and I'll be on my way home for supper early. Remember, Monday night, Columbus Catholic Sailors come to town. Doubleheader varsity. If D&H could pull off both games, they would win the NICL Central Division title. They win 1, they tie it. Same thing happened last year, and they went over to Columbus and got beat on both games. But hey, they got to come this way today, or tomorrow, or excuse me, Monday. They have to come this way. That's important. Senior Mr. Misty Harold up to bat, number 11, center fielder. going to be hard to replace. She really covers ground out there. Strike one to Misty. She hits a foul ball down the third baseline. 0-2 the count to Misty. Misty fouls it back. Count remains the same. No balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Wolverines leading 11-0. We're in the bottom of the third. Run scores, the game will be over. One ball, 2 strikes. Ball inside, nice eye. 2-2 is the count to Misty. Misty gets hit with a pitch. She takes the base, and she can fly around those bases.
Out to bat, third baseman number 23, Shelby Ort.
Shelby Ort, who has 24 RBIs and has not, as I don't think, no, she has not got any of those RBIs of those 11. Here we go. Shelby, here we go. Hits the ball hard past the first baseman. She drops it. Misty's going to be on third, and Shelby's going to be on second. And Maddie Busco is going to be up.
Up to bat, the second baseman,
Nobody
number
out.
6, Maddie Busco.
Misty on third, Shelby on second after a nice hit. And Maddie can get some more ribbies, excuse me. First pitch is a ball. 1 ball, no strikes, nobody out. Another high pitch, second ball. 2 balls, no strikes, nobody out. Runners on second and third. Runner scores, it'll be 12-0. It'll be a 12-run after 3 rule. Ball is hit hard into center field, and it lands. And Maddie is running because she wants to get a triple, and she does. And 2 runs score, and coach is out there saying his arms like this, wide open like he's going to fly, saying, guys, that's it. This game is over. 13 to nothing. Actually, the official score would be 12-0. After they scored the 12th run, it would have quit, but the Wolverines make short work of the AP Falcons, and not even an hour. So next week, Monday, Columbus Catholic here, the Sailors. Be out here, cheer these guys on. They win that doubleheader. They win both those games. They will win the North Iowa Cedar League Central Division. So get out here, cheer them on. It'd be nice. The Columbus is always so tough. They always play that game very, very well, and it'll sure be fun to come out here and beat them on Monday night with a doubleheader. Then Wednesday night they finish up the regular season with Decorah here with a JV 5 game and a varsity at 7. So we will see you guys Monday. Thanks for listening. Victoria, I'm headed home for supper.